Coach Simmons here again. We're going to look to next year. I'm looking at potential schedules for 2022. So far, Jackson State only has posted, I believe they posted two games. One, they're playing in the Gulf Coast Classic, I think, with Alabama A&M, which is a conference game. And they're also playing Tennessee State as usual. Well, remember the whole thing is to get rid of this whole we don't play outside our conference thing, right? And we know most teams won't come to the SWAC to play games on road games. I believe UIW is coming to play Prairie View. But Jackson State is going to have to take a little bit of a trip. I think next year is perfect timing for the battle with JSU. Jacksonville State versus Jackson State. Jacksonville State, as we know, will be going up to FBS level. Be joining the, I believe, Conference USA. But before they leave, they need games next year. I believe a trip with Jackson State, which is currently ranked 15th in the country, to Jacksonville State will be a great game. It'll be a chance to show what Jackson State can really do against one of the top level FCS future FBS teams. The team that went to Florida State and beat them. This will be a game that can change everything. It can do what's called shut people up. Also, it can further give the footprint for recruiting in the South that Jackson State and Coach Sanders is trying to do. It's a great stadium. I believe Jackson State will take over half of it. So even though the stadium is great, it doesn't really sell out most games. And the other team I think we should go ahead and try. This is a little bit of a stretch because they only do 2 out-of-conference games a year. This one right here will be another trip to Tennessee. Like I said, they're not going to play at Veterans Memorial. Jacksonville State, maybe. But this one right here is something I think should have been done a long time ago. Middle Tennessee State is one of they have a very good footprint in Tennessee in recruiting. And we've already shown what Jackson State fans can do traveling to Memphis. I think having these two games, these are very winnable games, but it will shut a lot of people up. I'm not saying go up there and schedule University of Tennessee and schedule Alabama. If you have to get a FBS team, get one in the same footprint with an adequate stadium on a game that you can win. Middle Tennessee State is very inconsistent. In the last 4 years, they always start off the season very slow and end very strong. I believe getting this team early will affect their ratings later. Middle Tennessee State, really, I'm not really concerned about the school. I'm more concerned about what it would show. Showing that you can go on the road as your crowd travels. It will put more of a pressure on the FCS, especially the playoff system. Because we know next year, FAMU is coming. FAMU is coming. Trust me. And towards the end of the season, when they play each other, to have two teams ranked in the top 15 will give you that ESPN game of the week. They got to take these games. They don't got to take the Auburns and the big Texas A&M games, but they've got to take the lower FBS and the higher FCS games. Who knows? Middle Tennessee State's close enough. They may go ahead and schedule you a home and, 2-1. Go to their stadium twice, they come to yours once. You never know. Who knows, right?
Coach Simmons always do a great job